Welcome to POW, Powerful Women of Wrestling. This first match is the match of Philadelphia, baby, because they're both from Philly. First coming into the ring right now, Heidi Lee Morgan. Her opponent from Philly, none other than Katie Kincaid. And this is a rematch for the crowning of Miss Philly. Miss Philly, referee saying ring that bell before Katie Kincaid is ready. My special guest this week, and oh, is it a pleasure, none other than Joe Pedicino and Bonnie Blackstone. Holy smokes, how y'all doing today?
David, we're terrific. Bonnie, I can't wait to see the action again today here on POW.
Looks like it's going to be an exciting card.
Well, we've got an interesting situation right off the bat here, David. You're telling me now that this match is for a determination of who will be known as Miss Philly?
That's right. These two girls are from Philadelphia. They've wrestled before. It's a one-fall, 10-minute time limit.
Well, obviously, she's not hiding anything.
This is a one-fall, and Katie Kincaid is angered. She's trying to get up and do her thing. Heidi Lee Morgan over there cheering the crowd on, and they're enjoying it.
All right, here. Oh.
Katie Kincaid jamming Heidi Lee in the midsection. Ooh, a nice slap across the chest. Heidi Lee sailed across the ring. Katie Kincaid gives her another sailing. Snapmare, ooh, left hook to the chest.
David, you could hear that one all the way over on this side of the ring.
Heidi's face being rubbed into the top mat there.
All right, and I heard you say this was a rematch for this title.
That's right. Heidi Lee was the winner of the first bout. And Katie Kincaid wished for a rematch. Her wish was granted. Oh, another hard chop. She looks like she means business today.
That's right. Evidently, she wants to be known as Miss Philly. She is throwing Heidi Lee Morgan across the ring. And as you said, David, it looks like Katie Kincaid is out for business today here on POW.
You know, today, fans, you're going to see the big match, none other than the 275-pound Queen Kong in there against Bambi from Stone Mountain, Georgia, the Georgia Peach. And, Joe, everybody's been waiting for that match.
That's right, David. That's why Bonnie and I are here. We're here for Pro Wrestling this week, literally to cover that match. We want to see all the great action from POW, but, you know, last week we saw the tremendous signing of that match, and we made arrangements to be here to see Bambi going up against Queen Kong.
Well, Queen Kong didn't want to sign that contract, but it's signed, and all the I's and T's are crossed and dotted. And, Joe, it's today on POW.
Well, that should be a match that would be a main event, as we said, anywhere in the world today. Two of the top women wrestlers, and it's going to be the classic confrontation of speed versus size.
Size and power. Ooh, Heidi Lee jamming Katie right there. Fans cheering her on.
Bonnie, what do you think of these two women so far as we see them battle now for the title of Miss Philly?
They look fantastic in the ring. Katie Kincaid looks like she's staggering to get back up, but Heidi Lee wants some more.
You know, Katie's spending an awful lot of time talking to the crowd, David. She probably ought to be paying a little bit more attention to what's going on by her opponent.
She's sure better. This is it. Heidi Lee takes this one. She takes home the big victory. You know, last week, fans, that last bout, we had ended early. The Terrorists and Brandy May. And Brandy May not getting the best of things as the Terrorists walloped her. And today, you're going to see the result. 6 ladies tag team. Lady Soul, the terrorist Sasha in there against Malibu Brandy and Nina.
David, that'll be quite a match featuring top stars of the WWA.
6 ladies tag team match.
And to be absolutely fair, in that match last week, it was really a 2-on-1 situation as Sasha got involved also.
Well, that's the combination of foreign destruction, Sasha and the terrorist. And I tell you, promoters around the country, they would like to lock up foreign destruction and those bombshell blondes in a ring together, no time limit, and let them go.
I know, I understand that promoters from not only the United States, but also Canada, where POW is shown, and also across the South American territory, are vying for that match.
That's right. And I tell you, Chris Dundee and his partners in Europe, they're trying to bid on some of the POW wrestling coming over and playing Europe, London. And I'm sure the POW girls are excited about those possibilities.
That's right. You know, we were over in Europe recently with Pro Wrestling this week, and POW was there also. And I know that there was some big announcements of some matches going into Berlin, into Paris, into London, and that POW is going to be a big part of that.
Well, POW's all over the country, as well as the United States. And I'm proud to say the city that's the host and the capital of ladies professional wrestling is my hometown, Indianapolis, Indiana, which, as you know, Joe, was once a big hotbed for professional men's wrestling.
That's right. I know Dick the Bruiser, one of the all-time greats in the wrestling world, makes his hometown there.
That's right. Dick the Bruiser, Blackjack Mulligan, Blackjack Lanza, Bobby Heenan, Baron Von Raschke, Ernie Ladd, all the greats. Cowboy Bob Ellis with the Bulldog headlock.
Absolutely.
Indianapolis, Indiana was such a hotbed for professional wrestling. It still is, but it's the capital of ladies professional wrestling now, as well as the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. That great race, the 500.
Well, David, these two in the ring have been going at it, you might say, tooth and nail for the past 3 minutes now, and it's seesawed back and forth. Right now, the advantage going to Heidi Lee Morgan. She's got a headlock on Katie Kincaid, but Kincaid, it looks like, got some unfair advantage from behind. Pulled her down. She's telling the referee, no, sir, not me.
Katie Kincaid's a dirty fighter. She doesn't mind pulling the hair. Bonnie, you've been able to see Heidi Lee in action for the last few weeks, and you've noted she's a high flyer.
She certainly is, and she's got her work cut out for tonight up against Katie Kincaid.
Well, Bonnie, let me ask you a question. What do you think about some of the outfits that these ladies wear here in POW? Like, for instance, you were mentioning to me about the tights that we're seeing here on Heidi Lee Morgan.
Very attractive.
Oh, Heidi being choked over the bottom rope. Less than 3 minutes to go in this round.
Katie Kincaid just doesn't know when to quit.
Ooh, Heidi Lee taken back.
Well, David, if this goes to a time limit draw, I would take it that Heidi Lee Morgan will keep the title of Miss Philly, right?
Well, it wouldn't be awarded. Less than 2 minutes remaining.
So then they would have to have another match, I guess, right?
If the fans want it, I'll give it to them.
Well, Heidi Lee Morgan looks like she doesn't want it to go to a draw. Looks like she's made up her mind that she's going to put it into this match. Katie Kincaid, of course, will not be so obliging. As
Reversal.
Big elbow there, shoulder rather, right into Heidi Lee Morgan.
Heidi Lee looks a little drained. Heidi Lee rolls out of the way. Flying press.
Oh,
No.
and a 2 count, David. Almost a 3 count off that flying body press.
Less than 1 minute remaining.
Look at this. Look at the strength.
Ooh! I tell you, Katie Kincaid's head was driven in. I don't know how she's getting up from that. She looks like she's fighting on instinct alone, because look at her getting up. I thought her neck was jammed there.
Absolutely. I don't see how either one of these two women right now are fighting. As you said, it had to be on instinct alone.
30 seconds remaining. The wrestling trainer for POW, Joseph Shoe's going to have to look at that girl's neck, I'm sure. Oh, a possible abdominal stretch, reminiscent of Wilbur Snyder.
And look at her putting the elbow right
She doesn't have the leg hooked around, Joe. She doesn't have it fully applied.
It's a matter now of can Katie Kincaid hold on?
10 seconds.
Can she hold on?
Timekeeper signals for the bell. Match ends in a draw.
So it is.
The match ends in an official draw. Time limit has expired.
We
Thank
did.
for the blonde execution today.
No, Catarina.
Maybe I should leave it a little bit dirty so they get infected. Nothing like gangrene. Who is that? Lady Storm. What?
I got a gift for you.
You have a gift for me? You bring me a new weapon.
Bring me a new sword? Something for you guys to relate.
What,
What
Mitchell?
is it? Oh, come on. She brings us work. Hey! Tita, ven kami arriba pa rin. You spent money on me? Cheater! Tita, I knew you'd be happy. Tita, Nina, this is garbage.
You see what I do to this? Miss Brandy?
Go ahead.
You see, you know this ugly face?
You are mine.
Randy May, you little piglet, I'm going to cut your legs off. I'm going to cut your arms off. And then I'm going to cut your big fat pig head off.
So I need you guys to like it. I don't believe it. She's coming back. After all of this, they're coming back. You have done.